Microphone's proper playing up one sec. In fact, no, it's not. It's cable. Cable's too short. It's been like 2 weeks since you last heard this deep booming voice. Joe Person, thank you very much. What am I doing? Joe Person, thank you very much for the sub, the resub. C Seal, a sub, also welcome back. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is weird. It really is. It's not been that long, has it? But it feels like absolutely fucking ages. Cable is too short. Too short. I don't know what that means, Danger. But thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello, Nicole, Morrow, Joe Person, Monologued, Tomahoop, Sampy Lee, Virtual Bread. Welcome in. Lovely to have you. Good to have you back. Thank you. Good to be back. And thank you very much again, Joe Person, for the sub. Very much appreciated. Shout out the stream sponsor. Shit. It's been so long. I could barely do these before. Now I got like quick fire. Jammer, thank you very much for the sub. The Prime sub. What a legend. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. It's really much appreciated. They're a rapper. We can keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. I don't know if I've ever I don't know if I've ever done this, but I'm gonna do it. Tomo, thank you very much for the 8 months. Thank you, incredibly generous. I'm gonna work it in now before I get distracted. Today's stream sponsor is hydrocortisone. Do you struggle with dermatitis, eczema, anything like that, dry skin? Well, don't put it on your face, because they sometimes tell me, they say don't put this on your face. Just don't do it. Don't put it on your face. Is that clear? Say I've run out of comedy zooms for the stream. You're almost an owl. Thank you very much, Tomahoop. Thank you, Jammer, and thank you, Joe Person, as well. Thank you very much. Hype Train, thank you. And Gold Frappuccino. Stop it. The fact that I paused in between those made it look like I was waiting for another sub. I hope it didn't come across that way. But Gold Frappuccino, thank you so much for the sub. And welcome in. How's it going? Enjoy the little blathers. Very fitting. It's a level 2. I feel like I shouldn't draw attention to it. That feels... No, I'm not going to comedy zoom. It feels uncouth. An 100% accurate bird fact. We're going to get made up bird facts now. I forgot to actually change the them around. Morrow, what? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Morrow, for the 8 months just because you waited for another sub. No, it's not like that. Lalamo, welcome in. Who the fuck? Who the frick is this guy? Incredibly couth, thank you. So the bird facts haven't actually ran out. We didn't actually get through all the bird facts last time around. I've got more. I've got like 3 more. So the bird facts can stay. What was the other redemption that I had? I feel like I had another. Let me have a look. Who the Taff exactly? No, I didn't. I actually just like scrapped all the redemptions, didn't I? Like a nasty man. Morrow, thank you again for the 8 months. And you are too, nearly an owl. Look at all these nearly owls. The idea of lying about bird facts. Well, these won't be lies. So, you completely accurate bird fact, Morrow, for your redemption. I don't know which one. I can't remember which. I didn't cross them off. Did I tell the one about being pooped on? About how many times I've been pooped on by birds? Because that one's on there. I mean, I can retell it. You want to see if you can beat my number? It's not many. I've been pooped on a total of 6 times by birds. 3 times while I was in the school grounds. Twice I was of the age to go to school. Twice on a field near my house, and once while I was walking through Hull. And then after that, I had to go into a McDonald's bathroom and clean it off. Did you tell one about the Immortal Lord of Dreams? Very good. I heard that for the first time in quite a while yesterday. Have you ever heard the one about being pooped on 6 times? The birds do love me. You could say I'm a very lucky person. Yeah, I think basically all of mine were pigeons. Is that why you're really into birds? Yes. Yeah, just shitting on me constantly. Say it's good luck. They do. I can't explain it. Didn't happen to look up as it happened in any. So, there was one occasion, one of the ones where I was at school, where it did get in my eye. I had poo in my eye, I think. Although it might have just been sore from like trying to wash it out, but I'm pretty sure it went in my eye. But pooped in your mouth once. Horrid. It is horrid. It did go in my, but it went right on my head. It went splat, and I felt it going down my fringe. My fringe was like this, and I could feel the poo running down it. And suddenly so I had this this is really getting deep into my personal history, but I had this sort of I had this mate who I'd sort of fallen out with, and I was quite upset about it. He was like my best mate, and after I got shat on, I had to go to the bathroom to clean it off. And sort of one by one, all the class were coming in like, way, you got shots on. But then they were like, you're all right there. You're all right. Yeah, don't worry. It's all right. Everyone was pretty good about it. Anyway, this former mate like came in and he was like, he hadn't spoken a word to me in like 2 months. He went, and off he fucked. Prick. Nah, man, we did make amends in the end. But yeah, that was a sad time for me. See, the poo facts sometimes hit hard. Getting pooped on. Oh, getting my log with the quick 180 there. Needed this today. Thank you. Oh, well, I'm glad a bit of poop can get it. Was Josh. Look at that. I've already collected all of the level 1 emotes, so I didn't get shit for that. I mean, I did get the subs. I didn't say that. I didn't mean it. I got so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for the hype train. I'm drinking a Kirk. This was a very we're straight back to just the good old days, in that this was a very last minute decision to stream today, because I had a shite day. And then on my way back, I sort of had this epiphany of, oh shit, I've got to draw all those little bird drawings, don't I, for the the donations from the charity stream. And I was like, well, I could actually stream it. And I sort of thought about it. I was like, I could actually do a bit of streaming tonight. So it probably won't be a real long one, but I thought, yeah, let's do it. Let's have a little stream. And I thought it could be very fun, so we're going to do that. But I also had something else in mind for today's stream. Sorry, I'm just like looking around trying to make sure I do this right. And that thing is a very and anyone logged on to their Nintendo Switch right now who has me as a friend, which I know is at least 3 people in this chat, will perhaps see what it is. For the first time ever, Elden Ring. I'm gonna stream Animal Crossing. I've got a spot on my cheek. Oh, I just went to itch my cheek and I've got a spot. I don't often get this. Isn't a burst, but I don't often get spots. So it's kind of an event for me when I do get one. It's Festivale. Let me get rid of this music. It's Festivale. I've never done a Festivale before. And look, they're dancing. They're all my chair is completely in the wrong. Can't believe you're streaming Shin Megami Tensei 5. That's it. That's coming. That's coming straight after this. So yeah, I'm gonna stream it for the first time. Sorry, I just need to I need to like. But here's me. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna stream Animal Crossing. If you don't like it, here's your chance to get out now. But yeah, if you've not done it, get logged on. We're all gonna be jamming. Gonna have a great time, and after that's done, I'm gonna do some drawing. I hope that's cool with you. I'm trying to turn this up, not turn it down. There we go. Now I'm brighter, much brighter. Porsad, welcome in. I hope you're well too. I'm okay, thank you. I'm not too bad. Is it okay with this black border around the outside? I can get rid of it, but it'll be inconvenient for me. No, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of it. Because I can. And if you have the ability to, why not? You don't mind. I'm going to leave it because it's going to take me too long to figure out how to do it well. But yeah, this is the game Animal Crossing. For those who don't know, Animal Crossing is a game in which you build a small town of animals. I mean, you don't build the animals, you just build the town. And then you invite animals to come live in it, and you hang out with them, and you sort of build stuff and do stuff and chill out, and it's a nice time. I've been playing a lot of it over the past few weeks, over the past few months, and it's been great. It's been a big help. I've been having a lovely time. It's probably not the best resolution. It's not going to be as HD as you're used to looking. You wore blue today for the Festivale, and you're having a real blue moment, I see. Anything necessary for the black border to triumph is for good men to do nothing. So, well, I'll give everyone a tour of the island first off, I guess. Please let me know if the volume is okay. I just need to check my mail. That's quite sweet. It's a nice little message there I just got from Shep. You'll all be meeting Shep later. Daisy May thanking me for buying some turnips off her. Lalma, please. Right. So, nobody look. I'm going to get back to the airport. I'm going to the airport. Nobody look. Ignore Wade over there. You didn't see him. You didn't see Wade. Oh, I'm going to grab that. But you didn't see Wade. Okay. Ignore what you're seeing. You can't see anything. Folks, welcome to the lovely island of Sparrowley with a space at the end. When I went to make, you have to unsee Wade Porsod. You have to. So Twitch is telling you to do another sub message, but you just can't put anything. I did have that the other day, and I wasn't sure what to do. But yeah, it's okay. If you are able to send a second sub message, I'd love to see it. I'd love to relive that whole experience. But yeah, this is Sparrowley with a space. When I went to type in the title of the island, I accidentally left a space at the end. And so now, permanently, there is a space at the end. I wonder if it'll show it on my passport. No, it doesn't really. But there's me. And yeah. I should probably get dressed for Festivale, but I'll do that after the island tour. There's my little flag. It's a sparrow. You want to switch just for this game? It's worth it. It's worth it. So you come in, and here's your city centre. We've got the whole gang. And by that I mean some of the gang. We're having a good time. We'll have a little dance. Well, there'll be plenty of time for dancing later. So this is the Festivale bird. I'm not going to speak to them just yet. But let me show you around some of the locals. So we've got Shep. It's festive early, apparently. Need to get another Switch so you can play this with Kate. So sad you can only have one file per Switch. It is a little bit sad, that, yeah. But yeah, me and Nicole enjoy it. Thank you, Total. Total, welcome in. Look at that. It works as well, eventually. Total, thank you so much. Welcome in. How's it going? Thank you very much to Total for the 8-month sub as well. Thank you so much. Hello to you too, friend. How's it going? How are you? And welcome to the first ever Animal Crossing stream. Possibly the only one, but you never know. We've also got Kiki. Kiki is a cat. She's lovely. There's Wendy. Taffa. Wendy is a sheep. She's a lovely sheep. She wants to be a pop star. Very excited to finally see Animal Crossing, but must work and lurk for now. I hope the work goes well, Total. Thank you for dropping in and thank you for the sub. I hope to help with your work in some way. And then we've got Tammy, one of my first villagers. She's having a great time. Little bear. Happy Taffa. She's lovely. She's a very sassy bear. We've got lovely Celia, who is a large bird. Let's go see Wade. We've got the guard here. The guards watch over my important buildings. They're always on duty. They look after things in my absence, so I appreciate that. There's Wade. Wade's shown up. Wade is a penguin. He's very good. Wade's relatively new. Yeah, the floor guards, they keep people... They're like a cattle grid, in that they don't necessarily do anything, but they imply that something may be done. So I'm gonna grab this present. I'm not going to open the present. We don't need to open the present right now. But lovely Wade. Oh yeah, I got rid of my bridge. There's usually a bridge here, but it was a log bridge. And I demolished it, so I need to actually rebuild that today. It's on the to-do list. We've got much to do. So over here we've got lovely Nana. Nana is one of Lelimo's favourite villagers. And she's lovely. She's a lovely pink monkey. We're going to start the celebration because I've arrived. That's so special. She's doing a little dance. I'll do the dance back. So I was doing a tour and I've not really done... I've just gotten distracted chatting to Wade. The penguins are great. Nicole has Boomer. And Boomer is wonderful. So yeah, here's our little town centre. I'll take you up to my house. The town centre is very much unfinished. I've not done a great deal. Obviously, you've got Nook's Cranny. This is Wade's house here. I gave him a little sort of moat. And a little sort of beachy looking house. Where's Ricky? We'll be seeing Ricky very soon, don't you worry. He'll hate Festivale. No, he'll secretly love it, but he'll pretend to hate it. So here's my humble abode. It's got a little study area up here. What is that? There's like a feather over there floating around. Can you catch the feathers? Ricky is I believe Ricky is a squirrel. But you'll enjoy Ricky. He's very... Can I catch that feather? I'm gonna catch the feather. I caught the feather. A terrible Total Recall joke. Hang on, what? I've never seen the film Total Recall, but I have seen the remake with Colin Farrell, and it was rubbish. I caught a red feather. The passion. It is overwhelming. This is my little campsite area. So back into my garden. My house is currently full of turnips. I think so, Lelima. I think that's the one. And thank you, Joe Person. This is overgrowing. I can't believe this. Can't believe this. I've got visitors and I'm just letting everything spiral out of control. Yeah, I mean, I might watch it at some point. It might be like one of those fun little films to watch. What does that mean? I don't know. Thank you for these total, by the way. This is Ricky's house. Ricky isn't home at the moment. I only did this garden last night. Ricky likes sort of an overgrown kind of look, so I'm trying to make it look quite overgrown. And I quite like it so far, but there's still some work to be done there. Then we've got the wonderful Sasha's house. Sasha is apparently home at the moment. Gangrene, welcome in. How's it going? This is Sasha's home. Sasha is the newest addition to the island. I wanted to have Sasha on my island so badly that Nicole very kindly got me this this Sasha amiibo card that I scanned on the thing, and it brought Sasha to the island. And now the wonderful bunny is now my friend. I've got a red feather. Sasha's been looking for it all over. For 10 minutes. I would absolutely trade that. Here you go. He's a lovely bunny. I don't know what I'm achieving here, but I like it. There we go. Thank you very much, Sasha. I'll speak to you soon. Yes, so he was added in the latest update, I believe, along with a few others, but I only remember seeing the I think there's like a goat character. Thank you, Gangrene. I've been okay. I've been chugging along. Work has been very busy for the past few weeks, and I've had quite a lot of stuff to sort. And obviously, post charity stream, I was feeling quite sort of, ooh. But it's nice to be back in business. This is Tammy's house. This is Teddy's house. Teddy's not out. What's Teddy doing? The story about that face across the shop. That's the guard. That's the guard, and he's watching over. He's just keeping an eye on things. Teddy, what are you doing in here? There's all this partying outside, and Teddy's kind of just... He's just chilling out on his own. Are you okay, Teddy? Teddy appears to be okay. Teddy is definitely okay. That's your fine. House is a bit better. Very good, very good. Teddy, let's get Teddy dancing. Let's get him all. Teddy, do a dance. Teddy's not dancing. I'll leave him to it. Feel a bit mean. Feel a little bit mean. Trying to sort of coax a dance out of him. So we've got a little farm going on up here, or at least part of it. The museum, of course. I actually stole this idea with the lights outside the museum from a Reddit post I saw. Ooh, a purple feather. Let's grab that. Give me that. There we go. We got it. Yeah. There's some good stuff. There's some good stuff on that. So here you'll notice there's a little picture. I forgot this was here. There's a little picture of Bo. Bo was one of my first villagers. He was a sort of a deer, I think. And I loved him very dearly. But eventually I had to let him go because he wanted to go on a little adventure. But on his last day before he left, he was sort of sat in this spot like that. And he was sat there all day, and I thought it was really cute. So I decided to leave a lasting impression of him. So there he is. There's another like that. I'll show the other one before I move on. So back to the town centre. There's another feather here. It was very emotional when Burr left. I had quite a big. I was very emotionally delicate, and it did hit me quite hard when Burr left. And I was very upset. What I'm seeing by looking over Kate's shoulder, Sherb the GOAT is my favourite. Sherb is very good. But a sick play at last night, CSGO Major. I see. I also previously had a villager called Frita, who was a sheep. And Frita used to sing by the radio a lot. So I left a little imprint of Frita there. Frita used to dress like a hot dog. And I liked her. She was nice, and she used to stand by this all day. This music's not very nice. If I turn this off, right? We'll just leave the Festivale music on. You okay there, Kiki? Oh, she's throwing confetti at me. So yep, there's another guard here, keeping an eye on things. Best behaviour. Across the bridge, we've got more of the farm, and we've got Shep's house. I'm still, so this is going to be Shep's little garden area. It's only little, but I like to think that Shep is also a farmer, and he likes to tend to the flowers. Although I have never seen him once doing any tending to the produce, so maybe he doesn't like that. Maybe he resents me for that. But I'm going to give him a little seating area here. Got the sugarcane plants here. We've got the Able sisters here. I want that feather, but it's right in the middle of where I can't get to. Can't believe this. Up here we have sort of not the newest villager or the newest house, but one of my newest projects I've been doing. It's Celia's house, and Celia, I've started doing like this little sort of Zen garden type thing, and that comes up here. It's got some bamboo trees and whatnot, and it's a nice time. There's a fossil there. It's not a fossil, it's a gyroid. A tocoid. Ah! Lord knows how I'm going to find any fossils in this chaos. But there's a green feather there, so we'll grab that real quick. And we'll hop off. We'll carry on with the tour. So around here, this is also in development. I'm turning this into a nice little woodland area, so we've got a little path running through. Map is like 80% open field and still can't find the dig spots. This is Kiki's house. This caused me a bit of trouble because formerly it was here and I wanted to move it back, so I had to move it away and then move it back, but now it's here. So that's nice. It's got a nice little house. Little garden. Still need to set up the garden, but I like that I've got the area all planned out. Along here we've got Wendy's house, and of course Nana's house where she's hanging out at the minute. Dancing away, dancing away. That's not true, Nightbot. Look at that. Nightbot is spreading lies about me. For those wondering, we're not currently... Yeah, that is a ban. We're not actually currently doing a charity stream. It's over. Get rid of that. It's gone. It's gone. Nightbot is always starting trouble. Nightbot's really developed a bit of a... Ooh! Nightbot's really developed a bit of a complex. Steam, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome in. So yeah, I want a bridge here, which I am going to build today. But yeah, that's kind of it, I think. That's kind of the whole island there. Or at least what I've kind of developed. I think I've shown everyone's house, right? Did I miss a house down here? Ooh. No, I didn't. no, I showed Sasha's house. Could be waiting bloody hours for this. It's behind me. I have to wait even longer. Alzasto, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, it's been a rubbish Monday, but it's now about to get better. It's about to get a whole lot better. Hope yours was good though. I hope you're doing well. Look at all these presents. So yeah, that's like I say, that's kind of the island. So what I'm going to do now is get dressed up and take part in this festivale. Got a red feather, lovely stuff. I've even got my streamer glasses on. I've got my streamer glasses. As I did that, it kicked up a load of dust, and currently there's a load of dust flying about in front of my face. Oh, they're a bit grimy. I'm not going to wear those. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to get changed. Put on some Festivale gear. There's another feather. I don't know what I'm meant to do with these feathers, but I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to find out. They are blue filter ones, yeah. I originally got them for a sort of fancy dress Christmas party for work. Then I just sort of started wearing them while I was playing games every now and then, but they squeeze my head a little bit, so I don't wear them too often. But I quite like them. And I like the way they make my face look. So we're going to get on the Festivale. I think, do you know what? I think I've got some flashy cowboy boots. Perfect. That's what we're after. And then head-wise, I can put a feather in my hair. I might also change up my hair tonight. I've been just sort of going a little bit all over with the haircuts recently, and just enjoying whatever mood takes me, kind of thing. Let's go for the regular Festivale accessory. Maybe it's a bit boring. However, I'm gonna go with it. Was that part of the tech company owner outfit? It was, yeah. So we the Christmas party theme was I can't remember what it's called now. Studio something or other. What was that? What's that big sort of nightclub thing that was popular in like the 60s or something? It's called like Studio 40. I'm looking at a piece of dust. Studio 43 or something like that. And that was the theme of our Christmas party. Please ignore my house, by the way. It's not in a presentable state. I'm sorry. But yeah, the idea is like this sort of 60s dance party kind of thing. And I kind of dressed up in like a turtleneck and those glasses, and I was sat next to my mate, and people were saying like, "Oh, you look like Studio 64." Yes. In fact, no, I don't think other people said. I think we said ourselves we look like tech sort of tycoons, and he was like the sort of face of the business, and I was like the sort of genius inventor. I love. I'm not even going to read that out. I'm not even gonna give you a response to that. What hair are we feeling? What's some Festivale hair? I feel like it's got to be quite sort of jazzy. It's a big day. It's a big day as Festivale. The bowl cut. It could be a bowl cut kind of day. See, this I feel like is probably the closest one to my current hair. Either that or this one. But this one looks very very much like sort of, you know, American Psycho style thing. They don't have your hair colour or your hairstyle. Well, it's okay. I mean, like I say, I've recently kind of just been sticking on whatever mood takes me that day. Which is, you know, a nice way of doing it. But I'm not sure what mood today. Do we go with the sort of American Psycho hair today? Sure, why not? Let's go with that. So yeah, my house, the idea with the house is that eventually it'll be sort of thief inspired, and there'll be like bits of loot everywhere that for people to steal. But for now, it's just a mess. I've accidentally gone in the basement because I moved the camera. It was full of turnips. I'm sorry everyone. This so far may be one of the most uneventful Animal Crossing streams. Imagine buying more turnips after you were already made a millionaire. Listen, there's always more wealth to hoard. That's the way of life. Speaking of turnips, let's go check on the price, shall we? See how we're doing. They were fairly low this morning, but I'd like to see how we're getting on. Let's see the turnip prices. 67, that is shocking. Never mind. Goodbye. What have we got? We've got a boxing ring bit. I might actually get that, because I've actually got a piece of boxing ring, you know. It's 6,000. Well, I'm not going to actually do anything with a boxing ring. I don't think I'll ever put it anywhere. What's this one? Small cafe table. Do you know what? I will get a small cafe table. At some point, I may have use for that, you know. What we got here? We got a film projector. It's one for Lelamo to project his rubbish films that he watches from. And a big old umbrella thing. See, I put all my Festivale gear on the beach, thinking it would be cool to have like a sort of beach festival party thing. But nobody ever goes on it, and everybody sort of walks past it. Exactly, Lama. Everyone's hanging out, having a good time. I think now would be a good time to go hang out with the bird. Parve. I'm sorry, Parve. Parve is the dance champion international. Welcome in, Lord Cyrus. They are. Move with Parve. I'm trying. The celebration of music and dance that comes every year. A little bit you're a little bit familiar with Festivale already. Parve approves of your garments. Thank you. There's no need to delay. Let's get the dancing going. See the beautiful feathers that fly in the sky. Not so beautiful as Parve. Bring to Parvey 3 feathers of the same colour for a reward of the same colour. What of the delicate rainbow feather? Bring to Parvey at full sprint, bring all to Parvey. Parvey nearly forgot. The rainbow feather can be forged by one with dance in their heart and hips. Accept this DIY recipe from Parvey and let the dance be your guide. Let's do it. Can use the feathers of Festivale for whatever your heart desires. I love that in the background there's just these animals just chucking shit at me. Feathers brought to Parvey will turn into rewards given by Parvey. I'm excited. I think I've only got... Oh, I've got 3 purple feathers. Parvey. Parvey senses 3 feathers of the same colour. Give them to Parvey. Here you go. That reminds me of Peaky Blinders, and for that I hate it. I'm sorry. There are more Peaky Blinders haircuts in the game, if that makes you feel better. I could have gone for a closer one. Parvey must dance. Parvey's loving it. A Festivale drum. I've already got one of them. Ah, Celia, thank you. I think I've already got one of these drums. It's on the beach. Lelamo played it when he came to my island once. Furiously hammering the drum. He's off. Happy little penguin. I love the little walk they do whenever they're happy. They're just like, it's Ricky! The long-awaited Ricky has returned. Look at this angry little squirrel. He's off. Goodbye, Ricky. Is that enough for me? A 100% accurate bird fact. Atlantic puffins hire most of their beak material from outside sources such as traffic cones and Jaffa cake boxing. Let's get this feather. Come here. Why have I got no depth perception? It's only too long. Can you hear the villagers singing along? Sounded like she was going. Oh, that was very cute. So yeah. Adam, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome in. Hello. Hi. Thank you so much. And it's fitting. It's so fitting. Because it's actually Animal Crossing. We're playing Animal Crossing. How's it going, Adam? How have you been? How was your day? How is the Adam? Tell me it all. Hope you're doing well. And thank you very much for the sub. The 5-month sub. Here's the lovely Able sisters. Noticed I asked the next time I saw you, there'd be at least one fully built council house, and you've achieved the exact opposite by tearing it down. Is this a thing to Adam? The Adam is playing Minecraft and relaxing. Lovely stuff. Is that some Lederhosen? No, alpinist overalls. I don't want that, thank you. It's cute though. Let's speak to Sable. Well, that was dismal. Nothing today. Or maybe I'll go back later and get some... Actually, no, it'll probably be shut next time I go on it. But oh well. Instead, we'll go for a little wander. Go for a lovely little wander. See if we can catch some more of these feathers. I need to find me fossils. I've not seen a single fossil yet. Let's head up onto the ridges. I didn't pick up any fossils, did I? No. No. I didn't give Teddy or Tammy a gift yesterday. No, that's... Yeah. I picked out these gifts for Teddy and Tammy yesterday and I never gave them to them. They're going to leave now. They're going to hate me. I already know that. I'm not sorting my inventory out on purpose, by the way. This isn't how I'd normally be. What's that? Oh, it's a flower. What's it? Let's find some fossils. I feel like we have to go see Blathers. It's that kind of day. Or it wouldn't be right to do an Animal Crossing stream without bringing some into Blathers. Oh, got a blue feather there. There we go. And a purple one down there. Blathers has been so important to the stream. And he must be rewarded for that with a fossil of some kind. At least one. And preferably 4. Get rid of those weeds. So yeah, the original intention with the island sort of theme was for it to be kind of like overgrown and... Oh, there's 2 fossils here. Right next to each other. Yeah, it was very much supposed to be like overgrown and woodlandsy. It's a gyroid. A dutoid. Why are there so many gyroids? No! I dug up a flower. A lily. Oh dear. Maybe... Did I have a storm yesterday? It did rain yesterday. Thank you, Nicole. There we go. We finally found a fossil. We have found 1 fossil. Yeah. Well, there's another feather. These feathers are quite hard to spot, aren't they? Like, not necessarily hard to spot, but they kind of just blend in because of all the confetti falling. So very easy to just, like, skip it. Or miss it. Which, in my opinion, is a clear case of artificial difficulty. It's like, I'm here to play Animal Crossing and have a good time. It's not Elden Ring. You know. So we've got 2 fossils now, right? Yes. And nearly a full inventory. Construction permit is artificial difficulty. I agree with that. Why are all my fossils up here today? They're like all right next to each other. Artificial. Well, I did read it. I did read it correctly. At the very least. So that's good. Oh. So yeah, the plan for the stream today, like I say, I probably won't be on really late. It's probably not going to be much of a long stream at all, to be honest. After this, I'm gonna do a bit of drawing. We're gonna carry on again with those art pieces from the charity stream. Try and make a bit of headway there. That'll be nice. Let's put some bells in the ground. and grow a lovely money tree. Lovely. Do you know what? Feeling good. I feel very good today. Well, I didn't earlier, but right now I'm feeling very content. And it may be to do with the fact that Nicole came into my room, into this room just before I started streaming and said, "Would you like to get a takeaway tonight?" And I was like, yeah. And now I feel a bit better. Because we haven't had a working oven for about 2.5 weeks now. So it's made things a little bit stressful. As very picky eaters and also vegans, me and Nicole's sort of dinner options can be limited at times, and not having a working oven doesn't help with that. Pavla 2, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Let's buy another net because I can't stand making them. It takes too long. Tell you what, I should probably also sell some stuff because my inventory's getting quite full at the minute. What have we got? A diner counter chair. I can sell that. My inventory is just proper full. Oh, I can make a rainbow feather. Right, I see. Right, let's sell some of this junk just so you know, I'll piss off Theresa May what burying the money. She's got a rebellious streak. You know? She ran through the wheat fields. Why have I got all this junk in my inventory? Let's get rid of the basketball tank. I wish I could put a ban on villagers giving me basketball tanks. I've got a fax machine. Does anyone want a fax machine? I'm quite happy to send you across a fax machine if you fancy it. Right, I was here to buy a net, wasn't I? Let's grab a net. It's another star net, or a Fisher Price net, as Lelamo would call it. I did read that comment, Lelamo. I'll fax you a fax machine. Wow. That's some, that's, I don't know what kind of wall you're breaking there, but it's not the fourth. I don't know. I've lost the ability to be witty on stream. I'm not sure if I ever was. I got some bamboo shoot soup. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. It doesn't. It sounds disgusting, but maybe we can make it. A cooking stream, but it's Animal Crossing. Yeah, so here's the little Festivale area I made. Nobody's bloody here. And this is the drum that when Lelamo visited my island, he just sat here like... Had a great time. Easily entertained. Yes, the lovely, lovely little Timmy and Tommy. Feather hat. I like the feather hat. I'd quite like a real one of these. I'm going to sneeze. Ah! I didn't sneeze. I managed to avoid it somehow. I'll let you know if it comes back though. I'm sure to be punished for dodging that sneeze. I've got this, I didn't really talk about this, but I've got this little sort of swampy area over here. I've ran past it a couple of times. The idea with this area is it's like a swamp, as I just said, and it's sort of overgrown. Who suppresses a sneeze? Me? Constantly. I will always avoid sneezing if I can. No, not for me. No. I find sneezing quite painful. Hurts my throat. Danger's a sneeze suppressor. Danger, me and you sort of agree on many strange things. Like the GIF debate. Sneezing. You know, sneezing's not a nice thing for everyone. but not apple juice. Well, I don't have strong feelings about apple juice, so I guess you're still right. Danger did. Danger had very strong feelings. God, that was funny. I should have got some orange juice and some Colgate for this stream. Finally deliver on my promise. You're right there, Wade. I love Wade. Look at him. Ridiculous being. Why are Teddy and Sasha not coming out to Festivale? Wade! Wade, I'm trying to catch a feather. Wade is just kicking about. Oh. No. Give me that. Thank you. I was looking for another fossil, wasn't I? I was looking for my 4th fossil. Because, yeah, at the moment, we've only got 3. Where are the fossils? Suppressed every single sneeze for years and years. Had to relearn how to sneeze. It was bizarre. My issue with sneezing. It can cause an aneurysm. Oh, jeez. My issue with sneezing. Oh, a rainbow feather. And I'm worried this is a bit TMI, so I'll try not to go into too much detail. But a lot of people... Oh, this is going to be gross. I'm sorry, everyone. A lot of people who like a good sneeze, I assume, have quite airy sneezes. It's just a chew. I am in the camp of, unfortunately, I have quite wet sneezes. So I need a tissue to have a sneeze. Preferably a sort of bundle of tissues. Exactly, Danger, exactly. And so for me, it's quite inconvenient to sneeze. I would rather not sneeze, you know. You sneeze like an old man. They are thunderous. I'd like to just picture like the house shaking as poor Sod sneezes. When I say exactly, Danger, I don't mean that I am sneezing snot into my hands, but what I mean is that my sneezes can be quite wet, so I tend to try and not do them when I can. And if I am gonna sneeze, I'd like to. That's what you implied. I know it's what I implied. And I mean, I'm trying to hate sneezing because you snot everywhere. To be honest, it's more. Oh, see, this is why I didn't want to get into it. But it's not even snot. And I'm sorry once again if this is a bit icky. It's not really snot. It's more like spit. Is the best way I can put it. Sorry, this is something that I'm regretting. This is territory I regret coming into, but we're here now. I'm gonna catch that feather. But yeah, if I can avoid a sneeze, I'll avoid it. You know, unless I got bigger tissue with me. I hope that wasn't too gross for you all. Imagine between a sneeze and a shout. My mum used to sneeze like that. She used to do the sneeze and then she would go "Woo," which was always very funny. It was like "Achoo, woo," and that was always funny. My sneezes are quite loud. I'm quite envious of those people who sneeze like. Almost like what a cat sounds like when a cat sneezes. Whenever a cat sneezes, it's very much like a... No, that's like a cat being sick. It's very much like a chew. It's just the chew bit. And it's very soft. And people who can sneeze like that, I'm very jealous of. I was talking to Nicole about this the other day. Because I never talk about this. I've never thought to talk to people about this. And I think there's probably a lot of like habits that we have, like bodily habits, that we don't talk about just because we've gotten so used to them that we just... It's not about like thinking that they're normal, because they are normal, but it's... So for example, to clarify what I'm saying, whenever I yawn, apologies everyone in chat is now going to start yawning, I'm very sorry, but whenever I yawn, I have this sort of thing at the end where I can't yawn without it turning into a burp. It's almost like it's almost like an air passage opens up or something in my throat or something like that, and every yawn I do ends with like a very small little burp sound. Not sound, but like sensation in my throat. And it's very bizarre. Very bizarre that I'll be sat there, I'll be like, Ugh. Actually, no, yeah, if I finish a yawn, it does it. If I just do like a little yawn, you know, like when you yawn and then you sort of get cut off, so it's not like a real yawn. You don't get the full satisfaction of the yawn. Then I won't do it. But if I'm doing a full yawn, it'll end with like a little burp. And it's very odd. Very odd. The fact that nobody's sort of saying anything about that suggests that I'm the only one doing that. And I no longer feel like it's normal. Maybe it's not normal. I think it's normal. But you know, just stuff like that. Stuff like sneezes. It's just not something I'd ever talk to people about. And here I am. Streaming. Streaming sneeze talk. Sounds a bit niche. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I had that response. It's not you. It's not you. You know. Batman with Robert Pattinson kind of sneeze. And I was yawn. I was saying to Lelma earlier that I'll probably go see Batman later this week, but I can't stop focusing on the fact that it's 3 hours long. And I might spend the whole thing doing esoteric yawn burps, you know. That could be it. That could be me. That'll be me in the cinema. Can't believe I just did that. It doesn't sound like that. Can I just clarify that when I yawn, it doesn't sound like the sound I just made when I did that. There's no little "it" sound at the end of a yawn for me. It's a silent burp. And it's not like a projectile one either. It's not like when I'm burping forth the air. It's just, like I say, it's like a chamber of the throat is unlocked for a moment. And the truth is revealed. Everyone's gone. Everyone left at the wet sneeze talk. No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound like that. Let's go get some more Festivale stuff. I probably won't play this for much longer because I need to get on with some drawing. I've brought a rainbow feather. There you go. Take the feathers. Take both of them. Oh, just one. I guess we'll go see Blathers. You've had a synchronized sneeze and fart before and it took me by alarm. It is. A balloon lamp. I've already bought loads of this stuff from Ricky's making friends with me. It's being nice to me now. Also, I feel like that must be it. Yeah, I think that was what I was thinking of. It was like a Staggy's chat. Viva Rainbow. Pave's loving it. More feathers. I'll try. I will try. Should we go see Blathers? Funk, welcome in. Thank you very much. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Top of the movement. It's probably not the Moomin anymore for you though. Even in your late time zone, it's not the Moomin. Here he is. It's the man himself. To anyone who has the Blathers emote, can we get some Blathers emotes in chat? Let's get them. Let's get the Blathers in chat. The bird is gonna summon some Blathers emotes. Take it away, Gangrene. Thank you very much, Gangrene. Appreciate that. Blathers genetically modified to have that pattern. I was talking to look at those Blathers. I was talking to Nicole about the fact that Blathers and Celeste are both called Blathers and Celeste. Does that mean that when they were born, their parents knew that Celeste was going to be interested in the stars and that Blathers would talk loads? Because that's odd. Maybe they chose their own names. Let's assess some fossils. I've still got another fossil kicking about on the island somewhere. Hopefully we will see it. Blathers couldn't take any other fossils, but it was lovely to see him all the same. Let's do a little dance for Blathers. Let's do the whole da 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 da. He did it! He did the dance! He's doing the dances! He doesn't know how to respond to me doing yoga at him. What if I sniff him? He's probably just confused. Take a picture of him. He's all bashful now. And I will before I say goodbye to him, I will I'll do another Viva. What a legend. What an absolute legend. I love him to bits. There's a scientific study out there about name bias and what job you end up doing. I think it was also confirmed to be bollocks. Like people whose name are Miller somehow end up being Millers. Confirmed as bollocks isn't shocking. Nominative determinism is a load of guff, I can imagine. But an interesting thought. Sully, welcome in. Do you know what? I'm always smiling when Blathers is on screen. Lucky there's no security in this museum. There is security. There is. Security's always watching. Always on the lookout. And now we'll go see another lovely bird. Nicole's favourite. Hello, Brewster. It's a shame Brewster don't come out and celebrate Festivale with us. I could go for some pigeon milk today, you know. I don't want to know where it comes from, but I could take some pigeon milk in the coffee. I can't remember how crop milk is actually made. I think pigeons have like a special like gland that produces it. I think it's called a crop. There he is, little Brewster. Must be the magic of the pigeon milk that makes it so dreamy. Sounds like a load of crop to me. Yes, yes, that's the kind of banter I want to see in chat. Thank you, Brewster. And Nicole showed me this. It's lovely. If you look on the wall, everyone probably already, well, everyone might already know this, but there's little pictures of Blathers and Brewster hanging out. And this is like the original Roost Cafe, and this is KK. Besties. That's very lovely. You love to see it. You love to bloody see it, don't you? Goodbye, Blathers. Isn't it lovely? I wish I could sort of sit him on my shoulder while I'm playing. Like that. Maybe like... So at any moment I'll be playing and someone will be like, oh, let's see Blathers, and I'll be like, gone. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's Blathers gone? He's right there. But he'll fall. Teddy Blathers would fit. Lovely Teddy Blathers. On Valentine's Day last year? Yeah, about, well, just over a year ago, Nicole got me to shut my eyes, and then she walked through and handed me a Teddy Blathers, and it was the best. Hello, Wendy. I'll do the little dance as well. I find it... Oh no, she's doing the dance back. I was finding it weird earlier when they were doing the dance at me. I did it back and then they stopped dancing as if to say, well, why are you doing that? Made me feel like I'd sort of crossed a line, you know? So yeah. Hello. What are you doing down here? He was singing. Nicole got me to shut my eyes and then twat me. Next time we visit, that will happen. I was thinking, when we get this house, we keep joking about it, but I am genuinely thinking about it. I want to get some... I want to get some Nerf guns, you know. Steve. Thank you very much, Kiki, for the feathers. My inventory is just full of shite right now. I'm gonna drop this spoiled turnip. Do a little dance. Yeah, she stopped dancing because I'm dancing at her. I don't know what the issue is. So the reason I keep a spoiled turnip is if you drop the spoiled turnip on the floor, ants will sort of run about around it, and I really enjoy that. And I like running past them and watching them. I picked it up earlier because I was doing some stuff where it was placed. I was doing some pathing, and I haven't put it back, and I should, because it's cute. I like the ants. They sing a little song. They sing the song of your village. Which I find really cute. My song is the Starwing Corneria sound. That, and it's very nice. It's very nice. I will probably I'll probably sell these bits, and then I will move on to the latter part of the stream, which will be me doing a bit of drawing, like I say. Save the feathers for now. I'll probably come on this for a bit after stream. I was going to watch film tonight, but I don't know if I will. I've been watching a lot of films recently. Been really having a good go at it, trying to get back into films, watching them and that. And maybe a night off is due. Although I did technically have Saturday off. Watched more multiple a day. On Friday, I think I watched 3 films, which is a lot for me. What films have I been watching? A few different things. This month I got really into a director called Abbas Kiarostami, who is an Iranian guy that Lelamo has been trying to get me to watch for absolutely ages. And I'm very glad that he persevered and also bought me a trilogy of his films for Christmas? Very grateful because I loved them. I really, really loved them. They've all been exceptional, and I just want to watch them again already. It's so good. Yeah, I just honestly, this month has just been improved so much by those films. Like, I've just been getting so excited to watch the next one, and after watching everyone, I'm just sat there like overwhelmed by them. Have you seen Taste of Cherry? I have. Really, really liked it. Really liked it. Yeah, lovely films. Really good. I think the last one I watched was a film called Close Up, which is also like one of his most famous, I think. And yeah, I was describing it to Lelamo, like it was the most vivid reaction I've had at it wasn't my favourite of the films I've watched, but it was the most vivid reaction I've had at the end, where I'm sort of sat there after watching it, just sort of staring at the ceiling and just feeling flushed with, I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it. I've still not been able to really describe it, but I'm just, they really do take your breath away, those films. We've turned Taste of Cherry into a meme, which is what Kiarostami would have wanted. But yeah, I think what we've been doing in Discord sometimes, I mean, we've been doing it for a few months now, is at the end of every month we kind of post our letterboxed for the month. And I mean, Lelamo have, I think a couple of other people have done it. So if you want to get in on that, feel free. It's open to all, and it's nice to see what other people have been watching. And yeah, I'll probably post that a bit later, because like I said, I don't think I'll play anything. I don't think I'll watch anything tonight. Maybe I will. I'll see what time I go to bed, to be honest. If it's not too late, then what am I doing? What am I doing? Stop! Hey Ollie, when are you gonna do a Splatoon 2 stream? Oh, you wanted a Splatoon 2 stream? Is that what you want? Well, don't worry, I'll stream it. Not tonight, but since I stream Splatoon 2. Since so many people are Splatoon 2, right? Settle down. Since so many people are asking me to play Splatoon 2, I can play a bit of that. Tried to get into Letterboxd, but after finishing film school, honestly, CBA were writing critical analysis anymore. Yeah, I don't really write anything. I've written a couple of things on there for the sake of, I feel like I don't write enough these days, so it's nice to just pop some thoughts on there now and then. But I like it more just for creating like a nice collection of stuff I've watched and logging it, and just, I like the diary feature. I only started using the diary feature a couple of years ago, but I really like it. And I like that it kind of, I don't know, I've spoken about this before, like with collecting things and putting together like a list, or it's like I do with Thief fan missions, making a big list of things, the satisfaction of it, and doing that with doing that with films on Letterboxd is really satisfying to me. So I like that. Good night, console. Yes, good night Switch. Although I will be back on that Switch within like 2 hours, so I don't I don't know. Maybe not good night. Maybe have a nice nap, like a cat nap. I wish I could cat nap. I think that's like, it's like my great envy, is that cats can have like a few sleeps in a day and then just off they go. Just ready for the next day, you know. Seriously envious. Bastards. So I'm pulling up whereabouts we left off last time. We were drawing some birds. Let me get my list up. So it looks like we got as far as, I think Tomahawk was next up. Yeah, we drew an owl for Charlton, and now we've got Tomahawk next. I've not set up at all for this, by the way, and I haven't drawn anything for quite a while since the stream, so a couple of weeks. So I might be a little bit out of practice. Should get a bit of music on. It's awfully solemn with this lack of sound. Let's get the AC back on. Wish I could twat things off shelves and have people accept it. What are you on about? Oh, cats. Right. I thought there was some sort of Citizen Kane, Tommy Wiseau type thing. Yeah, cats. I see. You could twat every shelf in my flat. I'd applaud from afar while Kate held up a banner saying, "Get twat." What? I like the sound of that. I feel like there's a lot of fun to be had there. Right, so Tomahawk. Obviously, there's only one thing we can draw for Tomahawk. Admittedly, it's almost a little bit cheeky because I've already drawn a Eurasian Hooper for Tomahawk. So is it not a little bit you know, it's not great, is it, to be like, oh yeah, I'll draw you another one. But at the same time, it's like his whole brand, you know? In my head. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh, it'll be fine. Shut up. Stop worrying. Got a bloody grip. Lo-fi Animal Crossing playlist make me feel like I'm slowly dying of a heart attack. Well, should I swear that? Oh, aren't you dramatic? Aren't you bloody dramatic, Lalamore? Come on. When I was young, I once told my brother to grow up because he could act quite childish and he's older than me. And he just laughed at me. And I felt so embarrassed. I was like, that was my smoking gun. Grow up. That was what I'd planned. I'd plotted to defeat him with that term. And he just swept it aside like it was nothing. He just laughed at me. How could I contend with that? Total, thank you very much. I hope work's going alright, Total. That is much appreciated. I like this so far, actually. Lo-fi beats makers really love their offbeat snares. I wish I knew anything about music. I don't even know what a music is. Zooms are the worst. They really are, aren't they? I've been doing a sort of apprenticeships kind of thing for the past few months. For the past past year now. Almost a year. I think it's exactly a year at the moment since I started it. And it's nearly done. I'm in sort of the assessment stage now. But it's nice to finally be at a point where I'm nearly done, because there were some workshops that I had to do in that during the period. They were arduous at times. Big Zoom workshops with lots of people from lots of different companies. It just didn't gel with me. Although, like, I have this thing where, like, I'm a very shy extrovert, or I'm a very loud introvert. I don't mean that. No, I wouldn't say I'm introverted at all. I'd say I'm actually very extroverted, but I can be quite socially anxious, and it's kind of something where, like, I will dread social social meetings and whatnot. But once I'm in them, as long as I don't think too hard, I'm pretty much quite good with managing it, you know. And I don't know which would be worse, to be that, or to not dread the meetings and not think about them, and then maybe have to deal with the stress on the day. But fortunately, during all of these sort of workshops and meetings, I've been okay. Is the point I'm trying to make, and I'm maybe being a little bit dramatic, saying like, it was awful, because for me it wasn't so bad. For others, probably be very much more difficult than it was for me. But it's nearly over, and we've nearly secured our mortgage for our house through some trouble, continued trouble. It's not been plain sailing. It continues not to be, but we're nearly there. And I don't know why I'm sharing all this. Some quick updates on my life. But yeah, it's one of the reasons I've been sort of not kicking about so much for the past couple of weeks. There's a lot going on, and it's nice to talk about it in a kind of positive way. Kind of be like, yeah, we're making it through. And obviously, there's I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know, but I'm in a nice I'm in a fortunate position, and there's a lot going on right now that is not fortunate. Not for me. I'm not talking about myself, and I'm very feeling blessed. No, I'm sort of rambling into territory that I feel like I'm gonna be silly, but as the great Daniel Bedingfield once said, we're gonna get through this. But that was awkward, wasn't it? Do you see that streamer who was just on? There was this guy streaming while he was drawing a bird, and he was trying to talk about like some stuff in his life, and he just started going on about some right oddball tangent. Dear me. Anyway, I'm drawing a bird right now. I've already taken like far too much time with this. I think this is the most I've spent on one of these drawings so far. But it's a very fun thing to draw. I quite like this one. I'm quite proud of this drawing. It's been one of my favourites yet. He sneezed as Fuck off. Right. On to the next. That's time we've done. Levy is next. So for those wondering, I've not really given any context to this. Just assumed that everyone was here when I started these. A couple of weeks ago, we did a charity stream. Do you know what? I can't even bloody remember what birds I've drawn so far. Let's just start drawing some random stuff, you know. We did a charity stream for the to raise money for the RSPB. And we raised a lot of money, and it was lovely. And as a way of thanking each donator, I pledged to draw them a bird, especially for them. And put them all together in a big collage, and I'm yet to finish it. So the thing about this is, I'm probably not going to be able to finish all of this on stream. It's gonna require some off-stream tomfoolery, you know. I'm afraid, which wasn't my original plan, but I want it to be done. And although I'm streaming tonight, I'm not really in a position yet where I want to go back to streaming as frequently as I was, which I hope everyone is okay with. I'm sure most people aren't fussed either way. I don't know what I'm drawing. I was trying to draw a black skimmer, and it doesn't look like it, but I like it. Whatever it is, I'm very happy with it. So I'm just going to draw it, and we'll just see what it turns out like. It's like a sort of parrot at the minute, isn't it? Almost looks like a kiwi, which I may draw next. Yeah. I don't know what's going on there, but you know. Why not? Why not? Beak like Cloud Sword in Final Fantasy VII. Could be like maybe like a toucan or something. It don't look like a toucan though, does it? I don't know. What I don't know. No, I think maybe we'll stick with the black skimmer then. Maybe I think we can make it look like a black skimmer. You guys saw the other day that Robert Pattinson was explaining to one of his co-stars on Batman that the story of Final Fantasy VII, if I'm not mistaken. Kiwi. I'm gonna draw a proper kiwi next. This is not a kiwi. But there will be a kiwi. He did indeed, yeah. I would quite like Robert Pattinson to explain to me the story of Final Fantasy VII. I think he could make it interesting. Although from the pictures, it didn't look like she was interested. Although that might have just been a picture from the set while they were filming Batman, in which case it makes more sense that she wasn't interested. Did a patented Lalamo laugh there. It was a really fun bird to draw, but a bird I drew a long time ago. The one I drew for Gangrene, is it the northern crested caracara? I think that was one of my favourite birds I've drawn on stream. I think I should probably go through and like rank which ones I enjoyed drawing most, or which ones I'm happiest with. But I wouldn't want people to feel bad who requested the drawings would be like, oh no, I requested this one and he hated it. I'd feel very bad if anyone felt bad, because I enjoyed them all. I enjoyed drawing all of them in their own way. But some I enjoyed a lot, and that was one of them. It was very good fun. Man can't even profess his love for fictional 9-polygon video game characters without judgment. Nothing wrong with it. I need to crack on with, I've been playing, or I started playing Final Fantasy IX, I think. Because I was watching, a while back I was watching Lelamo playing Final Fantasy X. And for whatever reason, I was like, yeah, this looks, I could probably, I needed a piss about game, really. And I looked at it and I thought, this could be really nice to play in bed. For some reason, this is apparently a black skimmer. And we're sticking with it. Hang on. I've already drawn one for Levy. I already drew the eagle for Levy. Shit. This is for Grim. Is it Smooth Grim and all that, or is it just Grim? I think it might just be Grim. I'll have to go back and check. Terrible if I'm getting two people mixed up there. It was a bit ago though. Up next, we have a very special one. And I know I shouldn't sort of rank donators based on how much they gave. Everyone's was appreciated. But the wonderful Jono Vulture donated a lot of money. And I was incredibly incredibly grateful for that. So we've got to draw Vulture for Jono. And I was thinking about this earlier, how it was kind of funny that, like, when I sort of finished this collage, what I was thinking of doing was like writing the name of whoever the art was done for behind the picture, so that nobody would be able to see it, but it would be there. And if I ever like needed to reference it, it'd be there. There'd be their name would be sat behind the picture. And then I sort of started laughing to myself because I realized what that sounds like. It's like I'm making my very own little bird blockchain. And I pictured Danger, and I knew that he was going to try and funge it. I knew as soon as I started drawing these, Danger would be all over it, trying to funge. Because it's what he does. The man's a funger. He's a pure, unadulterated funger. Look. Is there a better emote than... Oh no, I've done it on the wrong plane. Is there a better emote on Twitch than Marcus Keeley's face? I'm not sure there is. I feel like you're sort of looking at... I've got it. Are you ready? How do you change which emotes you have in your slots? They're in your emote library thing. I feel like right here you've got like the four emote horsemen of the apocalypse right there, and I'm very, very arrogant in that I've stuck myself on there, but you know, being fed up is the only thing that brings me any kind of joy in this world, so it's got to be there. Right, back to this Vulture. We're going to try again with the Vulture. I think I'm going to have to be a little bit more cartoony with this. Make the head a lot bigger, proportionally. Yeah. Still causing me trouble though. Listen, Danger, if you want to funge this, sorry. Please stream how to change your mind, for God's sake. Lelama is like the only person who can come into my channel and just immediately hijack whatever I'm doing. Alright, one sec. Right, so you go into your emotes bit, you go into your creator dashboard, you go to emotes, here's your emote slots, and you upload with this thing. Don't upload using that. Upload with this thing. What are you trying to do? How do I get them from far right to left? Right, so you can't drag them. You go to the open slot. In fact, no, you don't. You click on this. Say I want to put Octorob's pixel pitch. You go on this, you click it, and you pick what slot you want to put it in. There you go. Yeah, for a moment I was sat there like, hey, hang on. But yeah, that was a pigeon that Octorob drew. Do you know what? I ain't looked at that in quite a while. Let me just. Hopefully I don't dox myself. There we go. I've doxed myself. I've folder doxed myself. I think Limmy did that not long ago. He was playing that car game, wasn't he? And it like brought up his sort of folder structure on screen. But yeah, I've got like personal stuff in my hard drive. I don't mean like weird person. I mean like I've got like documents and that. I don't want just anyone seeing that. Where's that picture that Octorob drew? Octorob, big shout out to the legend that he is, has a redemption where he'll draw you a pixel art drawing. And he did me that for my redemption. I wanted to post this for the previous discussion, but it's no longer relevant. When are you gonna get the crab version of Master Keynock as an emote? That should be like a tier 3 emote. Crab knock. I think you should also get the Taste of Cherry Man. Taste of Cherry Point as an emote. I think that'll be an important addition to the Lelamo emotes. What am I doing here? I'm trying to draw a fucking beak. I've gone straight back to hating drawing birds. Jeez Louise. There's always something in this town. Top marks to whoever knows what game that's from. Go on. Someone in chat, get it in. I know you heard me. Didn't hear the quote. I said, geez Louise, there's always something in this town. Someone's going to be on the Google right now. I don't even know if you'll get it if you Google it. Let me check. So, first time you got it? No, I'm not okay. I'm trying to see if there's actually a sound clip of it after his wife dies. Is this it? No, this is an image. This is a still image that I'm looking at. That's not a video. Certainly doesn't have audio. Moro, it was indeed Spider-Man. I think it was from Spider-Man 2, but it might just as well be the first Spider-Man game. Yeah, sometimes when you're swinging past people, they'd go, geez Louise. I think there would be like a kid who would be like, my balloon! Those games were wonderful. Fallout 3. It's true. There is always something in the towns of Fallout 3. But sadly it's usually just like radiation and suffering and the remnants of Todd Howard's influence. Don't know why I said remnants. He's still there. Who's going to be getting that space game they're doing? Starfield. Because I don't know, it's what I feel like everyone's kind of just pretending to be excited about it so that they don't get upset and not release Skyrim. Not Skyrim. Skyrim 2. Like everyone's like, "Oh yeah. Starfield. Yeah. Can't wait, Todd." No, I'm not just here for the Elder Scrolls stuff. What? No, I'm excited. No, look, I am excited. No, go on, tell me more about Starfield. Starfield is the macaroni painting you hang on the fridge that your firstborn child does. Exactly. God, that. Wait, hang on. Is a terrible name. It's not great. Wasn't Notch at one point making a game called Starfield? Or he's making like a space game, wasn't he? In fact, no, it had a real like knobhead name, didn't it? Exactly, Sampy. But it was like a maths. It was like a maths equation. Was the name of Notch's game? I'm gonna have to make this beak smaller. Which is not what you want to be doing with a vulture, is it? Look at this. Like, look how much bloody time I've put into these drawings so far. You see what I mean when I say I'm going to have to do this off stream? But at least it's getting done now. Like, yeah, it makes me feel... It takes a bit of pressure off me knowing that I've made a start. Because I really needed to get back into this. He was making something with a shite maths name. Yeah. I think there must be a bit of a delay on the stream tonight because that's a few times that's happened where I have corrected myself or made the point that I was joking and then Lelamo has followed up by letting me know that I'm wrong. But maybe he's hearing me and he's just trying to humiliate me regardless. Don't know what I'm on about. Sorry, Lelamo. I don't mean to target you. Typed about 3 minutes ago and you only just read it. Well, you know, get my attention better, you know. We've all got a limited amount of time on this earth. We're going to make ourselves heard in that time, you know. It's not my fault. What have you done that for? Why am I putting so much into this for fun? I'm putting too much into these birds. Johnny, if you ever come back, I hope you're happy with this. And they called him Johnny Guitar. I think I was actually doing Puppy Love there for a moment. But lyrically it was Johnny Guitar. Hello Jay Murray, welcome in. Don't let me steal me. And he picks it up and tries to pass it off as his own thoughts. Absolutely, 100% actually. Oh no, you just didn't read my chat for a while. Mora's on the money, as usual. Big Iron. What's everyone's favourite Fallout New Vegas track? Danger, I know you're a big Fallout fan. Danger, I know you've played Skyrim. What's your favourite instrumental piece from the game Skyrim? As a big Skyrim gamer. Lalamo, that's not what Mora meant. Mora, you didn't mean that, did you? You didn't mean that. You didn't mean that, Mora. Mora, do not say yes. Do not say yes. Do not say yes. What do you mean that's what you meant? Which is what you... Wait, so are you agreeing with Lelamo? Ba, 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 ba. You agree with Lalamo? Gonna get a live version of my emote. Scrapping your bird then, aren't I, Mora? I think I might have actually already drawn yours, Mora. I can't remember. I can't remember. I think this is ready to be coloured in. So this is actually a this is a griffin vulture. What a name for a bird, by the way. Griffin vulture. Some good stuff right there. The drink had sucked the soul from you. What are you talking about? Your eyes were much more dead in the fed up. I'm not even convinced I was actually drinking when the fed up emote was made, you know. Maybe I was. Special mention to Lone Star from the New Vegas soundtrack. Guitar solos are so good. Is Lone Star the one that it doesn't play on Radio New Vegas, does it? Doesn't it play on like the NCR radio or something like that? Because I only ever heard it when I was like kicking about. Like I wouldn't hear it on the radio, I think. I might be wrong. But yeah, that does deserve a special mention if that's the case. Shout out to the niche. The niche hits, the niche bangers. I was walking through Tesco the other day, and I heard the song "Love Me as Though There Were No Tomorrow." It wasn't being sung by Nat King Cole, but it made me think of the Nat King Cole version that's in New Vegas. And from that moment, I was like, right, even though I didn't play it too long ago, I am going to have to do another New Vegas playthrough now. So that's, you know, that's... I'd like to say I then went home and installed it, but it was already still installed from last time I played it. So yeah, that's going to be on the cards. Not on stream, I'm afraid. I'm probably going to play that at some point. Because it's been a while. It's been at least a year since I played it last. I've been trying to get back into playing some Bethesda games. Like I started playing Oblivion again, then I modded it loads and it broke, and it sort of put me off the whole thing. Then I was playing a bit of Fallout 3, because there's a bunch of the Fallout 3 DLCs that I never played. I was going to say I only played the shit ones, but they're all shit, from what I understand. What am I doing? Yeah. And but Fallout New Vegas is like the game that I can always go back to and I can always play through. It's very good. It's a good game, that. I think it kind of annoys me though, something about Fallout New Vegas. As usual, I'm gonna use this as my soapbox to talk about how I feel. It sort of annoys me a bit when people proper like go off about Obsidian and how like, oh yeah, I mean this is one of those things that shouldn't annoy me. But people go on about Obsidian like, oh yeah, they should just hand it back to Obsidian and get them to do the next Fallout, or like, when's the next Obsidian Fallout? Oh, why aren't Bethesda giving it back to Obsidian? People don't realise that the people who were at Obsidian at the time who worked on Fallout New Vegas, they're not there anymore. Like, the main creatives at the studio who sort of designed everything, they're no longer there. They don't work for Obsidian anymore. So if you handed it back to Obsidian, all you would get would be like the people who made Dungeon Siege. Was it called Dungeon Siege? Yeah. This is what you'd be getting. Outer Worlds. Yeah. This is what you're having. I don't want that. I don't know, maybe some people do. I don't want more Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds was better than Fallout 4. Oh, I don't even like Fallout 4 that much, but I can't even agree with that. I thought Outer Worlds was rubbish. And I finished it. I enjoyed it enough to finish it, but I didn't think it was very good. I thought it was just enjoyable. But it was... I wasn't really on board with the writing. And I don't mean to say this in a way of, like, superiority or anything. If you liked Outer Worlds, it's fair enough. And when you say it was nice and cozy, I do agree. I like the stuff on the ship. Like, I like being able to walk about the ship and chat to people. Would have been nice to see them expand on that a little bit more. But I like that stuff. I think it was done well. And I liked some of the areas a lot. Like, I liked the big, massive spaceship? I think it was called, like, the Groundbreaker or something like that. That was kind of like this sort of colonial kind of mothership type thing. It was like the first big sort of terraforming ship or something like that. I like that stuff. It was fun, and don't get me wrong, I didn't dislike the game, didn't have a bad time with it, quite enjoyed it, but the writing didn't really take me. I didn't really find it as funny as a lot of people seem to think it was. Wasn't my sort of thing in that sense. And I just thought, like, a lot of the quest design and stuff was all very so-so. I don't know. I think maybe I was expecting a lot more than probably what I should have been. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be like the same scale as Fallout New Vegas or anything like that. I don't know. I just wasn't. I didn't take to it as much as everyone seemed to, and I think maybe that was part of it. Maybe, you know, so many people talking about it. Maybe I was kind of expecting too much. Didn't care about the world and characters in Outer Worlds. Thought it was a sad game. I think I was expecting a very different game. In what way was it? Did you find it a sad game? Because I guess it did kind of have a sad sort of take, but I couldn't get, like, emotionally invested in any of that story, because the whole thing was like, you know, it was doing the whole tongue-in-cheek capitalist wasteland type thing. And I'm not going to criticize it for being on the nose or anything like that. Obviously, that was the whole point of the writing, was that it was on the nose. But I couldn't, you know, it wasn't the sort of thing where you could get emotionally invested into it, because everything was played off as a joke. Or at least that's how I felt about it. I didn't find the companion characters particularly interesting either. I think I liked a couple of them. I like Parvati. This is a special one. This drawing. Well, it's kind of a special one. In that it made me laugh a lot when I read what this person had put as their donation. So I wanna see how well I can draw this. I don't think I'm going to be able to do well, considering I can't even draw the head. It's going to be my interpretation of a classic. No, this is wrong. This doesn't work. I mean, it kind of works. It's fine. Fine, we'll figure it out. I think I need to embrace the more sort of silliness of some of these drawings, you know. It's such a limited canvas to work with is the issue. So everything ends up just being sort of silly, but in a good way. In a good way, and I need to embrace that silliness more. A little bit nihilistic. I think if you like the characters and could customize my own character more, would have felt sad. Fatty and the Professor guy were the ones I liked. It was, I guess it was nihilistic, but again, I couldn't feel like that strongly about it just because of how sort of silly and wacky the whole thing was, and like everything was very much like, I don't know, like I say, everything just felt like a big joke. And obviously it was like, it's horrible because this is, you know, in this scenario, in the current state of our world, this is probably what this would be like. You know, people would be working essentially as slaves, and corporations would be in charge. But I don't know, like it just didn't do it for me. I think. And I don't want to slag it off too much because I can, like I say, I can completely understand why people like that game. And yeah, I think I've gotten away from the original point I was making. Would you want a New Vegas 2? Well, that's kind of exactly what I mean. Thank you, Mora, for bringing us back to the original point. There. No, because like I say, the Obsidian isn't Obsidian anymore. Like it's not the same people there. The writers, the creative directors, it's all different people to when it was New Vegas. So yeah, I just wouldn't particularly care. If they said Obsidian were doing it, I'd be like, wow, it's a bunch of people making this game who, in the last game they did was Outer Worlds, and I didn't really care for that, so I just wouldn't be that fussed. I wouldn't be that fussed. I'd be tempted to play it, but I wouldn't be like excited about it or anything. This is hard to draw. How the hell do you draw this? Perspective, how does it work? Do you want to know something funny? I'm going to spoil something real quick. Danger, did you know that Lelimer, every time he kills someone on Elden Ring, he then teabags them and goes, yeah, get teabagged, Ian. I thought you might like to know that. I thought you might like to know how your influence has changed him to a cruel man. In conclusion, Nier Automata 2 coming soon. Cautiously looking forward to that Avowed. I don't think I've heard of Avowed. The director is the same, but the head writer is gone, right? I see. Oh, Avowed. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, like, the head writer was, like, the one who, you know, who you can sort of hold responsible for most of what was good about New Vegas. If I'm not mistaken, there was a... It's probably not something to get into. But I'd feel sort of slightly not good if I didn't mention it. I believe that one of the key members of the team, there was some sort of... This is daft considering I'm currently drawing a picture of Feathers McGraw from Wallace and Gromit, but and I'm discussing quite a serious topic, but there was yeah, exactly, Danger, exactly. We'll leave it at that. But it's important to know that one of the major influencing figures on the development of Fallout New Vegas turned out to be a real wrong'un. But I will leave that to you folks if you want to look into that, because it's important to be aware of these things, I think. But like I said, we were getting to that. This was so this drawing is for LSK on the RSPB, who joined us on the charity stream, who hung out with us in chat and was very lovely. And when they made a generous donation on the Just Giving page, and in fact, I want to read out their donation message because it proper made me laugh. Because I didn't read what they actually said while I was streaming, so I missed it. But when I went back and looked through the donations, I saw it, and it proper made me laugh. So good luck, and thank you for mentioning Feathers McGraw, one of my personal heroes. Feathers McGraw, for those who don't know, is a character in Wallace and Gromit in the episode The Wrong Trousers, who sort of becomes like a pet of Wallace, I think, in order to steal his trousers invention, which is like this big green pair of robotic trousers, and he uses the trousers. He's renting the spare room. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. He uses the trousers to to steal a diamond. The music stopped. Lollimer was rejoicing for a second, but don't think I didn't notice. He steals the trousers and he uses them to try and steal a rare diamond. Rare? It's just in like a museum or something. I think, Latimer, were we talking about like how much that episode had like influenced us in different ways? And like we were saying, how we couldn't look at a tape measure the same because of there's a bit where the penguin uses the tape measure to like climb up to a window. Yeah, it like extends the tape measure and attaches the end of it to a window ledge, and then like recoils it so that it lifts him up to the window ledge. You talk about the feet sticking on the ceiling, yeah, like the suction cup feet. We were talking about the bit where a bit that always stuck out for me in that episode, and it used to make me so nervous, was when he's actually like reaching down with like a little robotic claw to get at the diamond, and he drops the diamond. It's like the most terrifying sequence ever, and he catches it, the claw catches it in midair. But Chris, welcome in. By the way, I completely missed you there. It was amazing, and we all wanted a train track like that. It was the bit where they're riding the train track, and then like Gromit is like placing down each individual track as they're going. That was brilliant. I've got to watch it again. Like, you think about stuff like that. That is so ingenious. What a lovely, lovely idea. Hope you're doing well, Chris, by the way. I'll just say Chris. But I don't know, maybe Birdo would be a cool first name. But a personal hero there. I did my best. Up next, we of course have This is another very significant one. We have Ferrell, who didn't want me to make a big deal out of their drawing, so I won't. We'll just do the drawing, but we'll appreciate that Ferrell was an incredibly generous donator during the stream. You answer to Berda, Chris, Sir, and Your Highness. We're learning a little bit more now. Learning a little bit more about your potential identity. Doxed. And Gromit gets depressed and leaves home because Wallace prefers the paint. That bit is so sad. When he like looks through the window and he sees them like toasting wine glasses. Oh, that bit's real sad. Yeah, and he makes his little pack, doesn't he? That was like the classic trope of like old TV shows. Like whenever someone left home, they'd have like a little pack over the shoulder, wouldn't they, on a stick? And he puts together like all his toys. Oh, what would I search for? It's so sad. It's genuinely like heartbreaking. He's got like a picture of him and Wallace. Oh, and he puts them all together, and then he like ties it up and hangs it over his shoulder, and it's like the saddest thing ever. Let's get Firefox on. Let's have a look. Got the train. Oh, this is the whole episode, but sped up. Oh, God. That was, like, only in my right ear for some reason. I just want to find the bit where he leaves home. Oh, it's here. There he is. Oh, this bit is genuinely gutting. Sorry, everyone. This is going to hurt. It's a film, by the way, not an episode. I know, but they are kind of episodic, aren't they? Because they're all just little films, aren't they? There's only like 4. So yeah, he gets in his dog kennel, he puts his brush and his alarm clock and his bone. And then he looks all make the all together. Little feathers McGraw. So he makes the changes to the suit. I want to see the tape measure bit. Oh, the bit where he cuts the aisles. Get a feathers McGraw plushie. This is the bit I was on about, the little tape measure. I love that so much. Whenever I think about whenever I look at a tape measure, I just wanna abseil up a building with that. There's a Hidden Jokes too, like in the name of it, but I'm absolutely gonna rewatch this now. It's like, I don't know, I used to watch this so much as a kid. It's so perfect. Yes, poor sod, yes. We were talking about the how heartbreaking it was, to be honest. That was the main point. Oh, if I use playback speed, I can basically just put it down to the right speed, can't I? I hate that bit. This is what Lilamo was talking about. This was like the most stress you could have. Sorry, that sounds awful, doesn't it? But yeah, so that was the wrong trousers. It was wonderful. Big fan of it. Big fan. I'm trying to think of what bird to draw for feral. I've just noticed you can still see the lovely feral Rage Awesome at the top of the chat. If only they were here now to let us know what bird they would like. This is an educational film about why penguins don't make good pets or lodgers, as we know, as we now know. I'm sort of looking around the room for inspiration. Maybe like a. What have I drawn so far? Oh, I hadn't saved them as proper pictures, so I can't really look. Let's go for Kingfisher. I love that thing penguins do IRL, where they push into things and rub against them and squeal. Yes. Like cats, almost. I think we actually drew a Kingfisher already, you know. I think we drew one for Nicole. No, we drew a pigeon for Nicole. Have we drawn a Kingfisher? We have not. We have not. Kingfisher it is. Look at that. Decision made. I've actually already drawn a Kingfisher on stream. I drew one for Porsod. In one of the first requests that I ever received. And I've always been sort of tempted to redraw it, you know. Because even at the time, I wasn't the proudest of it. Porsod it was for you, wasn't it? It's a very pretty bird. But I was never too satisfied with how it came out, so I have been tempted to redraw it. So Porsod, you may receive a second. Was it like a something dwarf Kingfisher? Oriental dwarf Kingfisher, that was it. It's a very happy looking bird. Maybe I need to change something. I'm not sure. Something doesn't look quite right here. Quite a lot doesn't look quite right. But let's just see it out, you know. I don't know. Maybe I do like it a little bit. The fact that it looks a little bit silly. The head could do with a little. Oh no. A little. Oh no. Oh no. Right. Let's go back. I think. Do you know what? I sort of like it. Sometimes drawings that look a little bit daft are kind of like the most special, you know? Sometimes I like most my drawings that just look silly. And this could be one of those. The word iridescent was made to describe that bird. Was it actually? It's very fitting. It's the word that is most suitable whenever you look at like a lot of the birds of paradise. A lot of hummingbirds. In fact, no, iridescent, I might be thinking of incandescent. I think I mean iridescent. You were being hyperbolic, but you love the enthusiasm of it. Well, I feel betrayed. You think you know someone? You think you can trust someone? Found out today I couldn't trust Porsod. Morrow. I already knew I couldn't trust Lelima. I don't think I know you, Lelima. I think I know literally nothing about you. One day it'll turn out that you're not actually called Lelima. That you've actually got a real name. And that someone might be tunneling me. This drawing is very daft, but again, I'm not totally against that. I never drew the kiwi. I said I was going to draw a kiwi, but then I think I got distracted because I had a bunch of drawings where I already sort of had a plan for what I wanted to draw. This was not one of them. I should have drawn the kiwi for this one. But no, I think the kingfisher is a nice one. Iridescent, bright colours, incandescent, giving off light because it is being heated. See, that should be easier to remember because you can just think of the Solaire quote from Dark Souls, can't you? If only I could be so gloriously incandescent. That's how I'll remember it. But thank you. Moro cannot be trusted. That's actually true. I should have known. I actually referred to myself as Lelamo in third person while I was raging Elden Ring. Never been more upset. He was shouting, Lelamo! Like when I slammed the desk in outrage. At you, God, what was that because of? Because you were making a mockery of my my betting logic. To do with knockouts in Thief. Yeah, I remember now. I remember the pain now that you caused me that day. It was a dark time for me. I don't really know what I'm doing with this. Which is something I seem to say every time I draw birds. It's a whimsical character, right? Who is also a kingfisher, but he's known as feral to many, and perhaps Stephen to fewer. Yeah. No, do you know what? Since I've coloured in the beak, I feel like it looks better, in an odd sort of way. Sorta. I sorta kind of did. Yes. It's like he's got a little blushing cheek almost. Yeah. Yes. Nice. All right. No, I'm not going to do it in time with the music. We'll stop that right now. We'll stop it right now. You accused me of having been correct on a guess and you were wrong. No. You guessed. In fact, no, that is it. I've misread your sentence there. Yeah, that's right. I wasn't wrong. Is this a bird named after the actor from Flubber? Isn't that Robin Williams? Christopher McDonald? I don't know what's happening. Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, what are you talking about? What are you saying? It's a feral kingfisher. Who knew? Who have we got next? I'm probably only going to do one more of these, folks. I know there's literally loads of them left. It's like half of them left. We've done about half. I'm going to do one more. It was a Robin joke. See, had it been a Robin, I would have got it. We've got a very important person for this next one. Very important. I'm only kidding, everyone's important. But this one is someone in chat. Right this second. Ah! They're not actually a VIP, I've just realised. That this doesn't make any sense. But they are a mod. It's a bird for danger. Danger, I think you were a VIP at one point though, weren't you? Until I modded you. So it does kind of still make sense. A formerly very important person. Until you were stripped of your rank. In favour of a slightly different rank. That was getting a bird drawn for you. You will be getting a bird drawn for you, Mora. If I haven't already drawn it. Have I already drawn? I feel like I've already drawn one for you, Mora. No, I haven't. But you will be getting one. What are you on about? And you are also a VIP, so you need to calm down. Listen, just cool it. Just cool it, and you'll get your bird. Everyone's gonna get their bird. Looks like a duck. It's not a duck. It's too natural already. And by that I mean my lines are going better than they normally do. Why do my lines look nicer today? God, it really does look like a duck. It looks like the duck from that Mr. Duckworth video. Have you ever seen the Mr. Duckworth video? It's a personal favourite.
What led to the fundamental changes of the post-industrial. Mr. Duckworth had a long night, huh, Mr. Duckworth? Class is not for sleeping. So the poets in this post-industrialistic time frame always held within a certain Mr. Duckworth. Mr. Duckworth, long night, huh? You failed.
Someone in chat who is VIP. Sorry for thinking it was me or Paul said. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone here is special. A lot of these birds don't really like sort of reflect what they are in shape. I'm noticing. It's kind of more just the colour that is fitting. But hopefully you know the colour is enough in most cases for it to be discernible. So I hope to have this done by, God, it's only Monday, so I hope to have this done by the end of the week. I'm also going to be taking down the Just Giving page by the end of the week. Not taking it down as in like it's permanently gone. But I will be, you know, disabling it for further donations. I decided to keep it up just a little bit longer in case anyone did decide to... anyone who missed the stream might have wanted to donate. And I think it stays up for a little bit after the event anyway. But yeah, I'll make like a final sort of post about it with this, and take it down, because obviously this is for everyone who donated, so if people don't have the ability to donate anymore, no, if I put it up and people are still donating, then I'd have to draw more birds, so it wouldn't make sense. So yeah, that makes sense. What bird is this? You'll have to wait and see, don't you? You'll have to wait and see. No, I'll tell you now. No, what? Stick to me guns. Stick to me guns. It's actually one of my favourite birds that I've seen in real life. On 2 occasions that I can remember. Once again, it's probably getting more time put into it, the details and whatnot, than I should be, considering the whole point of this. But you know, I always find these bits quite difficult to draw. The sort of tail feathers at the end. Quite difficult. Develop the hiccups, which, unlike sneezes, are not one of the joys of life. They're really not, are they? I ain't had hiccups for quite some time, and I sort of dread their return. Anyone in chat like hiccups? Anyone ever get hiccups and think, ah, yes. That being said, one of the sort of few joys in life, that's depressing. One of the great joys in life is when you swallow a hiccup. You ever swallowed a hiccup and it makes like a sort of, that's not what it sounds like. It makes like a sound in your throat. You like perfectly time a swallow with a hiccup, and you sort of you secure it. Try holding your breath. Sometimes resets them. I'll have to try that. When you swallow your hiccup. Exactly, Tomo. Tomo, did you see your bird get drawn? You've had your bird drawn in case, because I don't think I saw you pop up in chat. Better than sneezing. No, I think I still prefer sneezing to a hiccup. Painful as fuck. So for me, it's not painful. For me, it's really nice. It's a really nice feeling. But again, this is like what I was saying about sneezing. Like people react differently to different things. Some stuff is extra painful for people. Not extra painful, but you know what I mean. So since I'm not really sure why I kept it a secret. This is a great spotted woodpecker danger. It's a lovely lad. So I've been playing an undisclosed game to catch some of it while like it. Oh, good. That's okay. That wasn't me there like. Tomo, were you even watching? Guess I was like drawing a bird for you. I noticed you kind of kept it to yourself a little bit there, didn't you? Left me wondering why I even bothered. But no, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Seriously, don't worry. I don't really care. Juvenile great spy. Well, I am going off an adult. I think. Let me how do you tell the difference? Is it like the head bit is less dramatic, or is it the belly is because I think I've only done like a small bit for the belly. I should probably make this more prominent. See, a good way to spot a great spotted woodpecker is usually whenever I have seen great spotted woodpeckers, they've been in the trees very high up. But a good way to spot them is from the little belly. Difference from the amount of red, right? I say. We'll get a nice extra bit down here. But yeah, you sort of see like down near the bottom, they'll have a big patch of red, and they're lovely. There we go. They have a red cap. Adult females totally black and white head. Adult males just a little bit of red at the back of the head. Oh, so do the adults not have the red belly? Which feminists say it shows men never entirely grow up, I see. Oh yeah, I see. Looking at the pictures, I can see these ones don't have the red cap. Well, this is a woodpecker of. In fact, I ain't drawn the colour of the beak. There we go. And there you have it. There's my bird facts. You weren't supposed to see those. I hope nobody looked at the bird facts then. Not one. Not one glance. Danger woodpecker. And that'll be the last one I draw on stream today, and possibly the last one I draw on stream. Seeing as, like I said, I'll be drawing the rest of these off stream, and I'll be trying to get this out for the end of the week. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be posting, like I said, I'll be posting a big collage. There's a lot of people who I'm drawing these for. There's quite a few. Everyone was really generous, and like I say, I'm really grateful for all of that generosity, as I hope the images demonstrate. So what I mean by that is that I won't be sending the individual birds out to people. So, like I say, each bird is for that person, but I'm going to put them in a big picture. But if your bird is on there and you would like a picture of it, you would like that individual bird, drop me a message, and I will get it sent across to you. Because, like I say, there's a bunch of people on there. Some people are on Discord, some people aren't. Some people aren't on either. Or in any way, I don't know how to contact them or send it to them. So if you want to just get in touch, however you want, Twitter, Discord, YouTube DMs, I don't even think they exist, but you know what I mean. And there's the Discord. Yeah, let me know. But as I say, that'll be on. I'll tweet it when it's out. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging about today. It was lovely to be back, chilling out, playing some Animal Crossing. I don't know if I'll play more Animal Crossing on the stream. Maybe if I've got like an actual project I'm doing, it would be nice to do a bit of that. But I don't really have any sort of anything in mind in terms of that. It's been a pleasure. It's been a real pleasure. And like I said, it's been lovely to have you all. Been a hoot. That's a good one. I'm gonna throw you all over to a lovely friend of the channel now. If you all want to hang about for a quick raid, we will go visit Charlton, Charlton's playing some Dead by Daylight. If you're not following Charlton, please give her a follow. She's very lovely, always really kind. And she's had a bird drawn for her. Before we go, I'll show the bird that I drew for Charlton. I think it was a snowy owl. Where is it? Yeah, I think this was clearly towards the back end of the stream because I was starting to sort of not be able to draw anymore. So I'll probably make a few additions to a lot of the pictures. But yeah, that was the one for Charlton. No worries at all, Total. Don't be daft. Thank you for the modding, everyone. Thank you for all the subs, the follows, and just being here and hanging out and chilling. I won't keep you any longer. I'll let you all go. Go say hello to Charlton and have a lovely night. Thank you very much. Ah.